Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, guys? It is D-Nun here, the most chill COD player, bringing us more Black Ops 2, and this one is going to be most likely my final episode of my Let's Roleplay series. So, if you're new to the channel or new to this series, let me just kind of run it over with you real quick. Basically, I showcase the different styles that people typically play. As it pertains to domination. So episode 1 was the PTFO player, the person who plays the objective above all else, strictly goes for the win. Flag caps and flag defends are his main objectives. And then I went on to do a shoddy gameplay, a sniper gameplay, and now this is going to be, like I said, most likely the last episode in which I'm going to be covering the role of the Slayer. So first of all, let's kind of define the Slayer. The Slayer is someone who they help their team win. I mean, I'm not one of those people who thinks that a Slayer is not beneficial to the team, because most of the time a team does need a good Slayer. It helps out so much, if they can get out of their spawn, if there's score streaks being brought down on the enemy. It's hard to cap flags when there's a swarm in the air, let's be honest. So if you have someone who can get those high kill streaks consistently, then that's definitely going to help towards getting the win. The problem is that, at least in previous Call of Duties, the Slayer was also known for not playing the objective at all, because in previous Call of Duties you didn't need to play the objective to build up your kill streaks. In this game, however, you can get your streaks so much faster if you do play the objective. Obviously, getting 200 points for a flag cap, 200 points for a kill on the flag, you get all those little extra bonuses which help out tremendously. So you will see some people who do play the objective pretty well and are also able to build up their kill streaks. I mean, there's been games whenever, my like 90 pluses or whatever, where, I do cap, 6, 7 flags, something like that, which is, it's no small amount. So, and then I would have to say that definitely helps. That also has also screwed me out of a couple hundred pluses, because while I'm capping flags and getting my score streaks faster, which is always good, the inherent problem with that is that we're going to win the game faster. So I have less time to get kills. If that makes sense. So, and in this game, like just to get, swarm, you're talking without playing the objective at all, strictly going gun kills, you're probably going to be looking, at like a 15 gun streak or something like that. So not many people can get a 15 gun streak consistently every game. So playing the objective helps, and that's why also good Slayers, like truly good Slayers, are hard to come by. You have people who think they're Slayers because they get some decent games here and there, but they're not really Slayers. They're above average players. True Slayers are, I would tend to consider people who can get consistent 100 pluses solo, or consistent high scoring gameplays solo, truly good Slayers. So anyway, it's probably enough about that. So that's the role of a Slayer. Their objective is just get as many kills as possible, and hopefully that will help their team win. Let's talk about a class setup for the Slayer. So the Slayer, in this gameplay I'm running Ghost. Of course, in the beginning of Black Ops 2, whenever you're not too familiar with the spawns, with the maps, Ghost helps out a lot. Because obviously whenever the enemy team runs UAVs and you're on a streak, you need to keep that streak obviously going as long as possible, especially in this game since your kill streaks overlap. And if the enemy team calls in a UAV, the entire team knows where you are, and you're probably going to be fucked. You're going to get shot from behind. People are going to come from every direction, directions that you're not going to be expecting, and it's getting your streak. So if you're playing with really bad teammates and the enemy's calling in a lot of UAVs, I would recommend Ghost. If if you don't play the objective, I would also recommend Ghost, because if you are playing the objective to kind of help get your score streaks, I would highly recommend Flak Jacket, because I mean, if you are playing the objective, most likely you're going to get naded, you're going to get C4'd. Lately, that's pretty much what I have in all my classes is Hardline with Flak Jacket, just for a couple reasons, but not really pertaining to this episode. But so really, almost any first tier perk is viable. Lightweight is good because it helps you get map control, helps you maneuver around the map quicker, which allows you to get to the enemy quicker, which allows you to get your score streak quicker, so on and so forth. You know, you could run just Hardline. If you're extremely good at getting score streaks, you know, you don't even have to run Hardline. But then you're talking, you know, 16, 17 gun streaks to get your swarm if you're going off gun kills. So, you know, as far as like your perk loadout, there's actually quite a bit of variety for a Slayer, especially in this game, because like I said, be playing the objective, or you could just choose to kill whore. It does not matter. So kind of interesting, because you know, pretty much any other Call of Duty, you know, except for the ones with stopping power and stuff, you almost always run Hardline, and let your kill streaks do the work. This game, however, you know, it's kind of almost hard for a Slayer sometimes, because this game is probably the first game I can really think of where your kill streaks will actually kill you as well. I've died by my swarm countless times, and I have to tell you, it's the most obnoxious thing in the world. To the point where, like, I honestly even took off swarm for a while and tried to play without it, just because I was so freaking tired of dying to my own kill streaks. I've even died from my own stealth chopper, which is fucking obnoxious. But anyway, so obviously you're gonna want to run high kill streaks if you're playing really stupid people, or you feel like you have a really firm grasp on the spawns and everything, and you're wanting to really push for the super high scores. I wouldn't run a VSAT. Plus, when you run a VSAT, your teammates obviously magically become really good at the game, because they know exactly where everyone's at, so you'll be competing for kills. So, I mean, if you want to go the true Slayer role, I would run exactly what I'm running right here, which is the Lodestar Dogs and Swarm. Even 6v6, if you can just get 2 sets, and the game lasts long enough, you're most likely going to get 100 kills. In Ground War, if you get 2 sets, you're pretty much guaranteed to get 100 kills, as long as the enemy does not back out. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like I said, perk loadout, all that. The only thing that I would say that is almost a must is Scavenger, just simply because, you know, if you're on a streak and you run out of ammo, you're pretty much fucked. So that's pretty much my only tip there. And most all the guns, except for the silent submachine guns, are pretty good in this game. So, I mean, if you can get by with a silencer, I would recommend a submachine gun over an AR, honestly, if you're willing to go unsilenced. And other than that, it's really up to you. I mean, but like I said, I think the big thing is a lot of people think that they're really good Slayers, and they're really not. So if you want to do it, that's fine, but just kind of be on good terms with your own skill level. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this was 97-9, so if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. If you hated it, then dislike it, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.